Okay, quick weather report. Tazewell, Virginia, 25 degrees, snowing like a banshee, looks like the Arctic Circle. But we are out in it, okay? And you say, why?
Because we can.
Because we want to. And we always go out in the snow. I don't know, it's like we can sit home in the sunshine, but when it snows, we have to go outside. Have you ever noticed that? I don't know what it is about it. I don't know what all these buttons are sometimes on the screen. I don't know. Anyway.
You're supposed to check it. Would you not go check it?
All right. Apologize for that interference. Don't know exactly what happened. I was trying to have buttons coming up all over my Facebook screen. And Janice is with me today, so there'll be no foolishness going on. Everything will be all right. She's here with me. So there'll be no horse playing. Yeah. That gravy and biscuit was for here?
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it. I talked to a good buddy of mine just a moment ago. Well, I guess he's a good buddy. He's a friend of mine. But it's funny how you got friends that you haven't seen for a long time. I haven't seen this friend for 50 years. That's funny, isn't it? But he's still your friend. Mark Stutzo's his name. I was thinking about how he's a professional drummer. I was thinking about how very interesting. I guess anytime I think of someone being an artist and a musician, hello Katie, I think of people that have gifts like that can play music and do stuff. I'm fascinated by that. You know, I've tried a time or two to play the guitar. I've got a couple guitars. I took some lessons at the School of Rock in Myrtle Beach. And I did learn how to strum. I was down, down, up, up, down, down or something, but I remember that a little bit. I think if I do it again, I'd just go on YouTube, sort of look at it. I think I could do it like that, couldn't I? I may learn how to play the guitar. I've been thinking about that. Chris can play anything. Thank you. Chris she's a musician. People like that can do stuff like that are fascinating. Chris can pick that thing up, just play stuff just like it ain't nobody's business. But I don't know. I never have. Probably hence the reason my kids are not. Oh, Thelma. Okay, sorry about that. Well, that's good. It might help old Teddy goes to the men conference. Might straighten him up. Maybe, mightn't it? But anyway. People who are musically inclined and are gifted are somewhat fascinating to me. And Mark is Mark Stutzo. I don't know if Katie will remember him or not. I don't know. Mark was a little bit older than us. He's about 5 years older than me. He's 70. I'm 65. And so he is older than me. But I like seeing talented people that are gifted and talented. Janice has people in her family. I don't know why she can't play nothing.
I can't play nothing. My daddy and brothers could play whatever they picked up.
They can play anything. Maybe you was adopted?
I could let my daddy play for me. I tried to sing. Bless his heart.
You're watching Breakfast with John. I could maybe learn how to play the piano. I don't know. Right now, I'm concentrating on my physical physique. I don't want to go to a challenge. I'm going to the gym. I didn't go to the gym today, okay? Simply because I'm trying to let my muscles recuperate. Hello, Wendy. If y'all don't know Wendy, Wendy's daddy is Rudolph. And he is one cool cat. Me and Rudolph had done revivals together. We done one in North Carolina together. and we slept in the van all week. Okay? Now, we didn't stay in no motel because we didn't have no money. So we slept on the creek bank. Not on the creek bank. We parked the van on the creek bank. And we slept in the van. I had a Ford, old Ford F-150 Econoline. Straight 6-cylinder. And the seats laid down and made into a bed. We slept right in it. Preached in a little place called the Rubber Workers Union Hall. We barely got enough in the offering to eat. We just didn't get nothing in the offering. Hello, Joe. But me and Rudolph slept in the van. Preached 10 nights in the little Union Hall. Cost $15 a night to rent the Union Hall in North Carolina. Slept in the van every night. Offering run about $5 or $6 a night. Well, we had the best time. We didn't know it, but we did have a good time. Janice is over here right now. She's in deep meditation. I don't let her say a lot when I'm out. I run a tight ship.
I haven't had anything to say.
Well, it's not that bad, the weather, for me, because I'm sitting in a truck. I'm not a rancher or farmer like Joe is. But he's tough. If you ever see Joe, he's got hands like a grizzly bear. He's a big old tough guy. Now, I'm probably more muscular than he is. What are you laughing at? Because I'm getting pretty muscular, Joe. You probably won't recognize me. You'll probably walk by me in the store. Boy, I've been going to the gym every day, working out, pumping iron. Okay? You'll go by me and you'll say, I don't want to speak to him. I believe that's Superman. Or that's a young Arnold Schwarzenegger, not that old wore-out, ugly-looking one he is now. I was thinking about this, Joe, and you might think about this. We think about things that a lot of times we like. It don't matter how many times you fall down. It matters how many times you get up, don't it? Well, I wish you had this. No, I don't want you to go with me because I wouldn't want you to go gym with me because you're too strong. It'll make me look bad. But all kidding aside, I am astounded myself with my gym workout. I'm trying to do it, and I'm in my 2nd month. And
You're good.
And I'm pretty good about it. I'm disciplined, man. I go right on like a machine. And go. See? I feel like I need to. I used to not really want to. Now, I'm not trying to lose weight. Don't get me wrong. As I'm eating this sausage and gravy biscuit. I may try to lose weight later on. Right now, I'm just trying to build muscle. Like in my biceps. So I look good in my t-shirt. And what else, Dan? My forearms.
Oh, yeah, the forearms. The apostolic.
I've got nice forearms. My wife tells me all the time. So I think I've got an apple pie in there.
Oh.
Janice will throw away my goodies if I'm not careful. So what I'm saying is it don't matter, Savannah, how many times you fall down, it's how many times you get up.
Nope, you didn't.
They forgot my pie.
I don't see it in here. You want to double check?
See if I got a receipt. Do I got a receipt?
I don't see a receipt.
Well, it was on there. I'll have to go back around and get my apple pie. Because That was very important today because it's Saturday.
Oh, you get apple pie on
I
Saturday?
get apple pie on Saturday.
Kelsey ratted you out last week.
I know. That's what I'm saying. What makes you tough? Joe, Savannah, is how many times you get up. That's what makes you strong. You're watching Breakfast with John. I'm not that concerned about falling down, Lawrence. It's getting up that makes me strong. I mean, if you look at these things like that, when you do fall down, Lawrence, I was just making mention of these guns to Joe. Joe's a big, strong fella. Anyway, in life, so sometimes we're going to fall down. But that's not what makes us strong, is, man, is to keep getting up. Keep going. I've shared with you not being a quitter. And I talk a lot about not being a quitter. I tell Janice that sometimes
I'm not a quitter.
when she talks about my faults as a husband. I say, here's the deal, honey. I'm not a quitter. I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay here till death does one of us part. I was talking last night. I shared this the other day. I'm thinking I'm going to make it to 80. I'm 65 now. It's like 14 years. I forget how many days. I got it figured up. I got a countdown clock on my phone to when I'm 80. But I'm thinking about giving myself 2 more years. I'm gonna wait till I work out another month. Then if I do good, Lawrence, I'm gonna add 2 more years. Then if I quit working out, I have to take off 2 years, don't I? That's a lot to think of. I don't know. I might leave it like it is. Janice said I'll probably outlive her. I don't know why you said that.
Well, if you look at my medical chart.
Yeah. Huh. Well, but the whole thing about it, if you keep treating me like you treat me, it'll seem longer. She's thinking we've only been married 42 years, but she says it feels like 50. Well,
I want one of these things.
I'm not sure. I just think today in life, a lot of times people get wrapped up in times they failed and times things have happened. I shared with you the other day when the Lord said, my grace is sufficient. His grace is that unmerited mercy. We make a big deal out of things, but I'm not sure how big a deal they are. I don't know. I'm going to enjoy my life. I hope you enjoy yours. Hope you have a good day. Don't be outside. It's snowing like a banshee out here, okay? It's bad. The roads are clear, though. And the roads are clear, ain't they, Jen? Roads are clear as a bell. We're headed toward Claypool Hill because I'm going shoe shopping. I need a new pair of tennis shoes. I don't know what I'm going to do with these old ones. But I need a pair where I'm walking a lot. These I'm wearing really don't have any support. You know, they don't have. Hey, if anybody has tonight, this evening, as you're watching this program, I'm doing meatloaf today. I'm gonna make meatloaf, okay? And broccoli, meatloaf and broccoli. You need to remember to get some broccoli because I'm gonna do it different.
Some broccoli.
Huh?
We got frozen broccoli.
I don't want to get from. I'm gonna fix you some good fresh broccoli.
I don't like that kind you had the other night.
I gotta keep the rest of this biscuit for my dog. I've got a big old black German Shepherd. Stands about 5 foot tall. Weighs 250 pounds, I believe. Very mean dog.
She's sweet.
Jan said she's sweet, but if you ever see the hair stand up on her back, you will step around, okay? She's scary, isn't she?
Yeah, she's scary. The little one will eat you up.
When the little ones, I got a little Aussie that's mean too. And got a 3-pound Yorkie that's mean. I don't have any good dogs. They're all mean.
The big dogs are afraid of the Yorkie.
Well, I see John Muncie made it to work finally. Poor little old thing. His little wife was requesting prayer for him today. Pray for my little husband. He's trying to make it up the road. You need to tell her don't do that no more. It makes you look like a sissy. Tell her do not do that anymore. Go on there and say, pray for my poor little my little baby husband. He's going to work. I'm gonna tell Steve Jones that your wife had to come on and request prayer for you because you was driving on the snowy road.
He used to make me drive to work.
Yeah. I make Janice go to work. We needed the money.
Yeah. He said, wake me up, I'll take you.
It'd be snowing out there. I'd say, you gotta get up and go to work. How you expect to take care of me if you don't work? I mean, you know. Hello, Rita. But it's a, I'm gonna go through her next.
Can you not look back on previous orders?
I think I forgot my apple pie man to go. These people are really good, huh?
I remember. You should remember.
That ain't no problem. I know I get one every Saturday. Thank you. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Kelsey tunes in now. What else she got to do? They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Kelsey's tuning. They're going to Bristol.
Yeah, they're going to Bristol. And I can eat that apple pie. I can eat it while I drive.
Katie now. Aren't you special?
All right. Here's the deal. Y'all remember poor little Johnny Muncie, because he's gone to work today. Remember, he can make it back home. Johnny, if you can't make it, you call me. I'll have one of my daughters come and pick you up. Woo! I'll have one of them. Kelsey, my little baby daughter will come and get you. She'll come pick you up. Kelsey, what happened? Johnny, his wife had to request prayer for him this morning. He's on his way to work and the road's real slick. If he can't make it home.
You need to pray for the other drivers.
Yeah, we need to pray the other people don't run into us. Tell Carter I got my apple pie today. Where'd you get that at?
There was 2 in this bag.
Oh, I just want one. I ain't never seen you eat no apple pie. What are you doing?
Letting it cool down some.
I swear. Well, all right. Johnny Muncie is a really good fella. He was a good guy. I'm just giving him a hard time because I like him. If I didn't like him, I wouldn't say nothing. I don't know. I wouldn't say nothing to his face. I may talk about him behind his back if I didn't like him. That's a Christian way. What?
Nothing.
Me and my cousin talk about people sometimes, Dwayne. We talk about them behind their back to each other. Because we're cousins. Okay? So we can do that. We always say things like this one. I wouldn't say this to anybody else. But this is just me and you talking. we say that. Johnny, what I would like to have, I know you are a car entrepreneur. I don't need it. I don't know if I want it, but I do want it. It's a 5-speed or 4-speed Chevrolet Spark. I know I have to take a used one because they don't make them anymore. That was Chevrolet's fault. And them other little transmissions don't last. So, I'd like to have one now. All right. Well, I'm going shoe shopping in the snow because it's an emergency. Meatloaf. How come nobody has a meatloaf recipe out there? I've got one. But I thought surely to goodness somebody out there had made meatloaf in their whole life and would have a recipe they could send me.
You just ignore mine.
Janice gave me one, but I didn't like it that good. I'm using there's an app, and I don't make any money off this. There's an app called Copilot. It's a Microsoft app. It's free. And you can put it on your iPhone. Copilot. And I'm telling you, I tell people about it all the time, and they say, oh, they just go on. It is the coolest app. It's free. But you can ask it anything. You know, you can ask it, hey, I like to have the best recipe for meatloaf. And I did that last night or this morning. It gave me a real nice recipe, and that's probably going to be the one I'm going to use. But you can ask it anything. I can ask, like we asked it, when do they film the Greg Gutfeld show? And it told us what time, the day they filmed it, okay? I mean, there's things that you can, about anything, you can ask that thing. And man, it's a neat little AI program. It is really good. And it's free. Don't cost anything. I don't know why people look at me like a old cow looking at a roll of alfalfa. When I tell them about it, I said, it'll really, I'm all for using technology to help you and make things better if you can. Okay? Use it and it'll make it, if it helps you, make it better. I'm going to put ketchup on the meatloaf, Kels. That's in my recipe. It's in there. I might try to start, it's hard to post recipes, and I don't know if people pay much attention to them if you post them during the video. But, I don't know. Well, okay. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching Breakfast with John. This program, as I've shared with you, is changing the face of America. One episode at a time. We're taking responsibility for Donald Trump getting in office. There's Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, and Breakfast with John. These 3 programs, Janice and I got an invitation to go to the inauguration, right? We got one, right?
Right. Get us on the email.
Come right up. We got an invitation to go to the inauguration. Are we going? No. Because that something might happen, we would go to jail. Sometime I'll tell you the story about the January 6th thing. Okay? Janice fought me wanting to go to the January 6th. What was that anyway?
It was the confirmation.
The confirmation day. She wanted to go. Oh, she threw a fit. Stomped her feet, snarled her face. I want to go. I said, honey, I just don't want to go. I don't want to go to the jail. I don't want to go to Washington, D.C. right now. Too much stuff. I don't want to go. And she said, I want to go. I want to go. And I said, I set my foot down as a man of this house and say, please, let's don't go. Okay? And we didn't go. Then, everybody went to jail. So guess where I would have been, and she would have been. We would have been walking through the White House,
Oh, the Congress.
Congress place, walking through there, taking pictures, putting our feet on the Nancy Pelosi's desk, we would have been in jail. Like the rest of the January 6th people waiting on Trump to get back in office to get us out of jail. I tell her every day, you should get up and thank the Lord that your husband said no.
Who would have been like the little old lady's gone back to the ground?
They'd come and got us, but us in jail. Well, no, we would have been walking through the White House. We'd have been cheering with our hands in the air behind them fake FBI agents they planted. We'd have been right in there in the middle of all of it. In trouble. In jail. So, Janice up to 2 packs a day. Carter coughs.
That was a strangle.
When you're not here, Carter coughs.
That was a strangle.
All right. We would have been in jail, okay? If we went to the January 6th thing when they had it, Janice and I would have been in jail. Because we would have been tromping through the place. We'd have been tromping through there.
I wouldn't climb no wall to do that.
We'd have been right there in the middle of it all. But I told her no, set my foot down. She wanted to go. She was mad. I'm talking about mad. Furious because we didn't go. But I said, you listen to me. I'm the man of this house. Can I be the man of this house? She said, yes. I said, so we didn't go. But anyway, thank you for watching Breakfast with John. Hope you have a good day. Don't be on the roads. Janice is with me. Carter's not. He's still on vacation. And adios. God bless you. I appreciate you. I'm doing a meatloaf. First time I've ever done meatloaf. And I'm going to be fixing meatloaf this evening. And I anticipate it to be very, very good. Because I'm just like that. Adios. Bye-bye. God bless you. And pass the ammunition.